Hey, what's going on? 6:41 p.m. Thursday, December 15th. I just got the phone call from Finish Line telling me that I won a pair of Yeezys for this Saturday. This coming video already shot and edited, and I was uploading to YouTube whenever I actually got the phone call from Finish Line, so I stopped the upload to put this little bit into the video to start with. That my method to get these Yeezys worked again. So everybody, watch my video coming up, and it worked for me again. So hopefully it works for you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Wanted to do a quick video over a topic I've been asked about probably 8 times since Monday. Today's Wednesday. Is how can I get these Yeezy 350s that are coming out on Saturday, which will be the December 17th? How can I get them? Can you help me? You know, will you be my plug? You know what? Let me put this out here right now. I'm not a plug. I have some plugs that hook me up with, like, you know, one pair for retail every once in a while. This release, plugs can't come through. That's okay. We have other game plans. But I'm not a plug, so I have no way, no access to get subscribers pairs for retail. I'm just trying to get mine for retail. But here is one tip that I think everybody should know about this release that I'm going to use, that I used the last release and came out with 3 pairs. You can use your bots. You can get the fastest fastest proxies, fastest servers. You know, you can do all your add to cart companies. You can camp out. You know, you can do all these tricks of the trade. But the best way, in my personal opinion, to get a pair of these Yeezys is to check your local Finish Line to see if they got in Yeezys. Because I read that, what was it, like 42 Finish Lines across the country got the Yeezys this Saturday. But here's the catch. Out of these 40 Finish Lines, Finish Line is going to send all of their stock of this Yeezy 350 V2, the black and whites, to these 40 stores. All their stock. They did the same thing on Black Friday releases with those 3 colorways, the 350s. They sent all their stock to their Finish Line, to, I think it's 42 Finish Line stores, get all the stock. No online release. And I read somewhere today that Finish Line is getting a shade under 3,000 pairs for this Saturday. So let's break this down. Only 42 stores are getting pairs. Most major cities across the country are going to have a Finish Line that's going to get pairs. So I can't remember the exact number, like 2,800 pairs, maybe 2,900. Let's just do 2,800 pairs. It's a little under 3,000. Divided by 42 stores. That means each Finish Line that gets allocated pairs will get on average between 65 to 70 pairs per store. And that's actually quite a few pairs. And I'm sure there might be some that get more than others, but if you break it down with the numbers that are coming out, that Adidas is sending to Finish Line, and Finish Line is sending all their stock to retail stores, no online drop for them, there's going to be an average of close to 70 pairs per Finish Line store out of their 42, I guess, flagship stores that are getting pairs. And the last release on Black Friday, for those 3 different colorways, I walked out of the mall from one Finish Line with 3 pairs of Yeezys. I won 3 raffles. I won one, my wife won one, which was still my pair, and then they re-raffled who didn't pick up pairs, and I won the re-raffle again. So that one Finish Line that got, you know, around 70 pairs, I walked away with 3. So I walked away with almost like 4% of the stock that they had fair and square. Fair and square. And I'm doing the exact same thing this time. I entered the raffle yesterday. My wife entered the raffle, and they'll be calling people on Friday. And but here's the key though. I'm a size 13. If the store's getting in 70 pairs, they're probably only going to get maybe 2 or 3 pairs of size 13. I have almost zero chance of getting my size. Zero chance. So I always go for like a size 10, a size 11, size 10.5. Most of the time size 11, because most stores are allocated more pairs in sizes 10 through 11 than other sizes. So my chances of getting those sizes are much greater, and then I can pay to size swap if I want to. There's a couple of local sneaker boutiques that will size swap for like $25 depending on size. You know, going from a size 11 to size 13 most of the times, they don't charge much, like $20, $25, because size 11, they can move a lot faster than a 13. So that's what I'll be doing again this time. My same trick as last time. And finish line, the day of release, you have to pick up your shoe by noon on Saturday. Pickup time, I think, is from 8 a.m. until 12 noon. And if you do not get it picked up by 12 noon, at 12:15, the finish line, or you have until 12:15 to put your name in person if you're there, for the re-raffle of the pairs that aren't picked up. There's always pairs that aren't picked up. Always. And enter the re-raffle, because most of the times people, well, let me back up. Enter the re-raffle, and you can a lot of time easily win again. But once again, you have to be there. Like when they re-raffle pairs, you have to pick them up usually by about 1:30 or 2 o'clock, and then it's first come, first serve. So most people who enter the re-raffle, you know, they might be there at 8 a.m. and you know, go ahead and put their name in for leftover pairs, leave, and then they might actually win. But they live 2 hours away. They've already gone home. They're not going back. So that pair's first come, first serve. So my point of this whole thing is finish line. If you want to get one pair at retail, you've got a very, very, very good opportunity to get your one pair at retail. Either the original raffle, re-raffle on the same day, or first come, first serve, what's not picked up after the second raffle. I walked out with 3 pairs last time out of one store. One store. Finish line is getting they're putting all of their stock into stores which I like. Foot Locker, Champs, East Bay, Foot Action, Jimmy Jazz, DTLR. I don't know about DTLR, but those other stores, I think most of their stock, I think, goes to their .com websites. And you know, like Champ Sports here, they did a raffle. I think they only said they're getting in like 25 pairs. So I'd say 3/4 of the stock for your Foot Action, Foot Locker, Champs, East Bay goes to your .com. Your actual in-store, there's usually not a whole lot of pairs, but finish line, all pairs are going to store. So take this video as a helping tool to get a pair at retail. That's my trick that I've used, and I'm going to use it again for this weekend. And if I don't walk out with at least one pair, I'll be shocked. I will be completely shocked if I don't walk out a finish line with at least one pair. So that's my best advice that I can give for people to say, how can I get a pair of Yeezys this Saturday? Can you help me? What can I do? That's what you can do. But let's say if you live in, I don't know, let's say Ohio, and the only store that's getting them in Ohio is in Cincinnati, and you live on the other side of Ohio, let's say 6 hours away. Obviously, don't use the finish line technique to get your shoe, because you're talking, you know, round trip 12-hour drive just to pick up a pair of shoes. And if you live close enough to the major city in your state that one finish line is getting pairs, use this method. Use this method. your chances are great. Because on Saturday, your .com websites, they're all going to crash. They're going to crash. Only people that will be getting Shoe Saturday on your Foot Locker, Foot Action, so on, so on, will be bots. That will be mostly it. Don't forget, I always stress this though, if you're going to, try on Foot Locker, Foot Action, East Bay, Champs, always use your sneaker apps. Well, crap, hold on. Use your sneaker apps. You can see here, you've got Champs, Foot Locker, Foot Action, East Bay. Use these apps because I personally find that you have better success of going on to, let's say, the Champs app to get your shoes than you do going to champsports.com, in my opinion. More people use the .com than they will their phone app. So, hopefully this was a little bit helpful for you. But, good luck Saturday. Hopefully we all get a pair. If you don't manage to get your size, don't worry. You're able to size swap. You can either find a boutique that'll size swap, people on Twitter that will size swap. There's ways, or you can just flat out sell it and then use that money and go buy your size, But that's the key. For the raffles, you must get a size that is the most common size that the store gets. If you're a size 7.5, probably not very many pairs to be raffled off. A size 13, not very many pairs. I have no chance of getting a 13. But a size 10, a size 11, much better chance of getting your name drawn. So anyway, that is my video I wanted to make real quick. Ended up being 11 minutes. I guess not too quick, but I got asked this a lot. How do I get a pair on Saturday? Can you help me? You know what? I'm going to try to help you. Take my advice. Do it. Don't do it. It's up to you. See what happens. But good luck. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for supporting me and my channel. Everybody, have a good one. Run.